Class, I have a mission for you. In that box contains important information. You must get it out of the building as quietly and stealthily as possible. Work as a team and get it done. AM, roll out!
3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Anthis Morning Live.
Hi, I'm Taylor Friedland.
And I'm Jerry Kadar.
And this is
Geek Grind.
Aha! First, we'll take a couple of minutes to sit back and realize that video games control pretty much 95% of people's lives, ever, of all time. This fall, just like every other year, the release of the next blockbuster games are upon us. Like the widely anticipated release of Destiny, which was way overhyped, wasn't enough for the life. The upcoming game releases aren't all that bad. The most anticipated among the games are Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Assassin's Creed Unity, and Assassin's Creed Rogue. The new Call of Duty looks promising, but again, you know, that's what everybody said with Call of Duty Ghosts. Advanced Warfare takes place in 2054, in the near future, which means all the stuff that's in the game can actually exist in real life now, because like it's all in its development phase, and it's going to be the most realistic Call of Duty that we've seen in a while. Even though like there's things like the exosuits and all that stuff actually exists now. We're using it to help like quadriplegics and stuff walk again, and you know, it's just going to be pretty cool once it all actually exists. Kevin Spacey decided to join the cast of Call of Duty and kind of destroy his acting career in the process to play the Atlas Corporation CEO Jonathan Irons. Atlas Corporation plays a big role in the game because the dude that you play as works for Atlas. This game is going to be released on November 3rd, 2014 on all gaming platforms. Next up are a few of my personal favorites, Assassin's Creed Unity and Assassin's Creed Rogue. In Rogue, you play as an assassin who becomes a Templar through some crazy elaborate thing that leaves a scar on his face. And you hunt down your brothers and sisters of the Assassin's Order. For those of you who loved Assassin's Creed 3 and 4 and are familiar with Edward Kenway, Haytham Kenway, and Connor Kenway, this game is going to be the game that ties all that together, showing how the son of an assassin became a Templar and how his son killed him and why that all happened. Unity takes place in France during its revolution in the 19th century. You play as Arnaud, who joins the Brotherhood at a chance for redemption for his family. As a young boy, his father was killed, and his father was an assassin. And he was raised by one of his father's closest friends, who later turns out to be a Templar. Arnaud faces the dangers of the revolution, as well as the tasks the Brotherhood throws at him. Unity also has within its beautiful, beautiful world a love story between Arnaud and his childhood friend, Elise. What makes it interesting is Elise is a Templar. and Arno's an assassin. So that's kind of, you can see what's going on there. This might actually be a good side plot, and God knows Assassin's Creed needs something new for its story and for its franchise in general. This might actually be good, though. I'm looking forward to this. They both drop on November 11th, 2014. Unity for all the next-gen stuff, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC, but no one likes PC. While Rogue drops on the same day, as I just said, because I'm stupid, for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. Now let's go over to J. Rowe for all of his movie and anime news.
In other anime-related news, Cowboy Bebop is going to make its entire series release on Blu-ray on December 16th. I have no doubt this will sell a bajillion dollars, as it's one of the most influential and popular animes of all time. Speaking of popular animes, though, Dragon Ball Z's latest movie, Battle of Gods, has released a video that has gotten me pretty excited. Since it was only in theaters for one weekend this summer, those who missed it can get the extended DVD cut, which is to release soon this year. And in a video release showcasing the actors, there is a lot of screaming. Take a look.
I will not let you destroy my world!
In more popular manga news, the next big three of anime Naruto is only have 5 more chapters releasing before the series wrap-up, Naruto the Last Movie. This manga has been running for over a decade, and it seems bittersweet the more I think about it, but hey, it had to end sometime. The ever-elusive Smash Bros. Wii U release date has finally been, well, released. It has been confirmed that it is to launch November 21st in America. And finally, in the spirit of Halloween, I highly recommend the latest horror movie to drop in theaters, Annabelle. This movie is a prequel to The Conjuring, and while not as good, it still provides all the scares needed for a fun Halloween theater run.
Okay, so that was Geek Grind.
And now it is time for our 10-second recap.
Okay, Assassin's Creed, Rogue, Unity, both November 11th. All kinds of different consoles. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, November 3rd. It's gonna suck, Kevin Spacey. Go buy those things.
Cowboy Bebop coming to Blu-ray. Dragon Ball Z, it's releasing sometime soon. Naruto, 5 more chapters. Smash Brothers Wii U coming out November 21st. Annabelle, go see it.
Good morning, and I'm DJ Grayson, and we're here with Anthis Morning Live. Our top story today is the upcoming Halloween season. So if you're feeling a little fat, go ahead and spend $3 on a big bag of Kit Kats. And if you're feeling adventurous, go ahead and I recommend taking a trip to the Milky Way. And now we'll go to J-Rue with the weather.
This weekend will bring about spooks and scares with a high temperature of 58 degrees during the day, and at night the temperatures will creep to the upper 30s with a low of 37 degrees. Whether you trick or treat, I would wear layers under your outfit, DJ.
Thank you, J-Rue. And now we'll go to Matthew and Julian with Why Are You Talking?
We're going to talk about the NFL. We're going to talk about Super Bowl predictions. We'll start with you first for this time.
Well, I do predict that the Chicago Bears by 26.2 points per game, 1,232 passing yards are going to the Super Bowl in the NFC. And the Denver Broncos out of the AFC behind Peyton Manning. Very, very well coached team, good defense, good receiving core.
Your Chicago Bears are not going to be in the Super Bowl. My prediction for the Super Bowl, you are going to see, it's a shocker a little bit, it's probably going to throw you out. This is the Philadelphia Eagles coming in as your Super Bowl champion of the NFC East. Everyone says, oh, the Seahawks have the smash mouth defense, the 49ers have a smash mouth defense, the Bears have a smash mouth defense, the Packers. Defense does win championships, but a strong supporting offense behind a young leadership quarterback and a good running game, that's how you get it done. Run the football, you play defense. The Bears have a decent running attack. Seahawks have a good running attack. But when you look at it, with Sean McCoy leading the charge in Philadelphia, and you have Darren Sproles behind him, you have 2 solid running backs, you have a good quarterback, you have decent receivers, you got Riley Cooper and other guys out here. They're stepping up, taking charge for Nick Foles. They know that he's finally proven himself as a leader. He didn't throw an interception. He only threw 1 interception last year. This man has a character to this where he could be one of the greats in our game.
He could, but this year, though, you know, it's hard to say because at the same time, you know, while it could happen to anyone, you know, take it from a Bears fan who knows this all too well. What happens when your quarterback gets hurt? You think, we have Mark Sanchez behind us, you know, and then, you know, next thing you know, you're out of the playoffs because your quarterback got hurt. You know, and it could happen to anyone, but I do agree. The Philadelphia Eagles are a team to watch out for.
Yeah, I think they're the dark horse this year.
Yeah,
Everybody is kind of just.
I would expect to see them in the NFC Championship game.
All right, and my team out of the AFC is going to surprise you. No, it's not the Denver Broncos. It is the Indianapolis Colts, and here's why. The Indianapolis Colts have been fumbling around with a team that has been trying to struggle and get an anchor with themselves, a good defense, for the last 3 or 4 years. Chuck Pagano came in, brought a couple guys over from Baltimore, brought over Corey Redding. Arthur Jones, and Ricky Jean-Francois, giving them maybe the best front seven they've had in a long time. We'll get Robert Mathis back after he finally recovers coming into the postseason. Our corners have been playing great lately, Vontae Davis and Greg Toller on the other side. We have arguably one of the best nickel defenders in the league with Darius Butler. This is a team that can't produce the best defense in the league, but with the scoring that our offense is maybe one of the most potent in the NFL right now. We have Andrew Luck, we have 2 solid running backs, we have 4 solid receivers. I don't see any other team getting in their way.
Amid allegations or reports that Cristiano Ronaldo will be returning to Manchester United, his agent says he will never leave Real Madrid.
Next one is Adrian Peterson's case starting on December 1st. Big case around that overall, just for the fact that of child abuse. And just
Roger Goodell says at the next NFL owners meeting that the main focus will be on domestic violence cases and off-the-field cases.
Thank you, gentlemen. And that concludes our news report. Have a great Halloween from all of us at Anthis Morning Live.
Hello, my name is Alexis Thomas, and welcome to That Career. Okay, well, for my first segment, I think I'll start with my favorite singer/actress, Michelle Williams. You may know her from being in the group Destiny's Child, but to be honest, Michelle got her start of singing by singing in her church choir. She started off with gospel music, but in 1999, she became a backup singer for the R&B singer Monica. But after a year of singing backup, she had the pleasure of joining the girls group Destiny's Child. In the group, they did awesome. They had hits such as Survivor and Bootylicious. The group won Most Performed Song for their songs Lose My Breath and Soldier. They won the soundtrack of the year for their song Independent Woman Part 1. They also won the award-winning R&B/hip-hop songs award for Cater to You and Soldier. They received an award for award-winning songs with the songs Lose My Breath and Soldier. I love the song Soldier. But later on, the group decided to go their separate ways. Michelle decided to go back to her roots, which are my roots too, and she started her gospel career. Michelle has been nominated for numerous awards, but recently she won the award for Song of the Year with her new hit song, Say Yes, which she had the pleasure of reconnecting with her bandmates, Beyonce and Kelly. Michelle has 3 gospel albums out, Heart to Yours, Do You Know, and Journey to Freedom. Michelle also does a little acting on the side, which I love. She starred in the stage play The Color Purple, which was produced by Oprah Winfrey, which in that she was nominated Best Lead Female Actress. She starred in the musical Ida. She also played in the Broadway stage play Chicago. And she was featured in the British competition program Strictly Come Dancing, which I watched, and she did an awesome job for somebody who really can't dance. She also starred in a gospel stage play called What My Husband Doesn't Know. Michelle's career has been a true journey and is still climbing. And this has been Alexis Thomas with a segment of That Career. See you next time.
Hello, my name is Elizabeth Good, and I will be giving you some Halloween safety tips. Halloween safety tips. Walk safety. Before crossing the street, make sure you look both ways. Wait for the driver to give you some signal. Teach children to make eye contact with drivers before crossing in front of them. Always walk on sidewalk or path. Walk facing the traffic. Trick or treat with an adult. Children under the ages of 12 should not be alone at night without an adult supervision. If children are mature enough to be without supervision, they should stick to familiar areas that are well lit and trick or treat in groups. Drive extra safety on Halloween. Slow down and be especially alert in residential neighborhoods. Take a time to look for kids at intersection and curbs. Keep costume boats creative and safe. Have kids carry glow stick or flashlight to help them see and to help drivers can see them. When selecting a costume, make sure it's the right size to prevent trips and falls. And this has been Lizzie Good. Thank you for listening and have a great Halloween.
Annyeong! My name is Christina and this is the first episode of K-Crave, the show in which I give you my top 10 recommendations of the month based on its theme, summarize their plot, throw in a little bit of my opinion, and boom, episode done. So since it's October, this episode is going to feature all things thrilling, chilling, and scarring. Look, okay, don't judge me. I couldn't find a third word that ended with illy. Shijak. So at number 4 we have Vix's Voodoo Doll. Released in 2013, Voodoo Doll tells the story of a man in an abusive relationship who can't seem to leave. The abuser, his girlfriend, is controlling his every move by way of a voodoo doll, hence the song title. Throughout the video, the doll is stabbed, thrown, and forcibly contorted, which, as you might have guessed, means that the members of Vix are forced to act out every move made by the doll. Now, despite Vix being in what seems to be a never-ending nightmare, they still manage to maintain their hot image. Ladies? 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 No? But seriously, great choreography that features a prop, might I add, mixed with some epic angles, sprinkled with some ridiculously realistic props, and you've got yourself the gloriously gory music video that is Voodoo Doll. For our third music video, we travel back to 2011 and take a look at a woman who struggles with raising her blind younger sister. In the video, we're constantly reminded that the younger sister is trying to explore her womanhood by doing womanly things, such as feeling what it's like to sleep next to a man. Girl, if you don't move. Putting on makeup. Is she touching my ooh? And putting on clothing that is seen as more mature. Ooh, somebody hold my earrings because she's trying to get it. Unfortunately for her though, her sister isn't having any of that. Throughout the video, she's often seen scowling at the girl's actions until she eventually cracks and attempts to scrub the girl's face off. I mean, clean away the messy makeup. Keeping it PG. The directors of this music video utilized the dingy lighting on the set to create a creepy environment. This, combined with the fake movements of the blind girl, the around-the-corner camera shots, and the older sister attempting to scrub the girl's face off, makes this video perfect for Halloween. Coming in at number 2, we have another music video that takes a look at the psychological behaviors of people. But unlike our previous video, this one focuses on greed. Prey was released in 2011, just 3 months prior to Cleansing Cream, and is about a deformed man who's eventually forced to fight for his life against a scientist and his accomplice, who perform numerous experiments on him for the sake of science. You disgust me. You don't care anything about science, you were just being greedy. The woman finds the deformed man at the beginning of the video, confined behind bars. Miraculously, the woman has the key to release the man, so she does, and they skip off into the darkness. Upon arriving to their destination, the deformed man is immediately bombarded with cameras flashing in his face, and this is just one of many cruel things done to him. With an outstanding performance by actor Lee Jae-young, this music video is pretty hard to watch, I'm not gonna lie. But I definitely do recommend that you watch it just because it has a message behind it. And in our number 1 spot, we have Ballerina by Lee's song featuring Ali. Now, at first glance, people who watch this video think, just about a stupid guy who's going crazy because he lost his girlfriend. Give me something new. But what you'll soon find out is that not only did his girlfriend die, but he also stuffed her body and continued walking about with her like she was living, just like, honey, how's the spaghetti? Oh wait, you can't eat it because you're dead. Now this video can be interpreted in a number of ways. At one point we see a flashback of the girl dancing on a pole, so many who watch this video speculate that she was actually a pole dancer as opposed to the ballerina that he wanted her to be. One thing that is clear though is that this music video is creepy. You've got this guy going around with his dead girlfriend, just walking about like she's real, taking selfies, eating dinner, going out. Can you imagine the reactions that they must have gotten when they walked on the street? Oh my god! Her shoes are so out of season. Ballerina leaves a chilling impression on its viewers thanks to the utilization of lights and camera angles and plot executed fantastically by actor Woo Sung-bum. Now I don't know about you guys, but after this episode, I don't think I'll be turning the lights out tonight ever again. Sleep. Who needs sleep? What is sleep? I don't need sleep.
3:28 a.m.
Hey, why is that moth doing sign language with his teeth? Ew. Needless to say, I hope there was something here that was able to feed your Halloween hunger, or at least put a dent to it. And until next time, I don't have a cool outro, so I'll just...
Hello, we are here today with our client, Caitlin, and this is...
Gabriella.
And today we are going to be doing a sugar skull tutorial on her beautiful face.
Hello, I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Vera.
And this is Mind Control. Our topic for today is meditation. As you can see, we will talk about its history, benefits, and the 4 basic elements to good meditation.
Sounds awesome, man. Let's get started.
Alrighty then. The definition of meditate is to spend time in thought for religious purposes or relaxation, or to engage in contemplation or reflection. Now, I would like to mention that this isn't to persuade people to believe in a certain religion. This is merely for informing and enlightening others of different techniques to relieving stress and becoming one with yourself. Regardless of popular belief, any person, whether they are religious or not, can use meditation as a health benefit and stress reliever.
Now, let's get into the history of meditation. Many researchers believe that primitive hunting societies may have discovered meditation while staring at the flames of their fires. Over thousands of years, meditation evolved into a structured practice. Scriptures called tantras mention meditation techniques 5,000 years ago. Meditation spread to Western societies thousands of years after it was adopted in the East. It started gaining popularity in the West in the mid-20th century. In the 60s and 70s, professors began testing the effects of meditation and learned about its multitude of benefits.
Well, Vera, from what I researched last night, meditation has many benefits for the mind and body. Today, people are using it to treat anxiety, stress, and depression. The practice has also been used to help people quit smoking, conquer drug and alcohol addictions, reduce blood pressure, and reduce symptoms of menopause. On the screen is a list of the mental and physical benefits of meditating. Mentally, it can increase your learning ability and memory, concentration, alertness, self-esteem, and emotional control. Physically, it can lower your blood pressure, cholesterol levels, boost your immune system, and help improve asthma.
Well, Caitlin, I know everyone has at least one or more of those that affect them in some way. I know I do. Let's quickly talk about the 4 basic elements involved in meditation. The first is a quiet place. For example, this room. Try to find a place with few noises and distractions as possible, so you can be completely relaxed. Some good places to meditate could be your backyard, the beach, or even a comfy spot in your room.
The second is proper posture. Although meditation is possible in any position, the key is to keep your spine straight and feel steady and comfortable.
The third is an object of focus. For concentrated meditation, the meditator must choose a single thing to focus upon. The concentrated meditation focuses the attention on the breath, an image, or a sound in order to calm the mind.
The 4th element is having a passive attitude. This is the most important element for successful meditation. A passive attitude is one in which nothing has any consequence. If you find your attention wandering, simply bring it back to your focus object. Well, looks like that's all we have time for today. I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Vera.
Thank you for watching Mind Control.